Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. Now, for a moment of silence. Thank you.
Coming up on this edition of Mariner TV,
Attendance competition,
exam dates,
incoming freshman announcements,
weather,
word of the day,
trivia.
and lastly what we're having for lunch.
I'm Patrick,
And I'm Lincoln.
and this is your Mariner TV, and it starts now.
This is Mariner TV, brought to give you the most reliable and trustworthy news, and it starts now.
Today is Wednesday, April 24th. Murdoch Middle School will be having a month-long attendance competition throughout the month of April. Different challenges will be occurring, so students have multiple chances to win a reward.
Each week will focus on a different period, and the classes with the best attendance will receive a different reward. Week 4 will focus on period 7, and the reward will be cookies.
Throughout the month of April, there will also be a grade level competition. Whichever grade level has the best attendance will receive an ice cream party. Standings will be announced weekly here on Mariner Studios.
If you have perfect attendance for the month of April, meaning no tardies, you will be entered into a raffle to buy one of the following adults: Mr. Monteleone, Miss Edwards, Miss Kramer, or Officer Morris.
Students with perfect attendance for April will also receive a special luncheon. If the entire school has an average of 94% attendance for the month of April, Mr. Monteleone will dye his hair and beard blue. There will also be a reward given out at lunches. All rewards will be given out on May 3rd.
It's time to send it over to Wyatt with sports.
Thank you, Mr. Lincoln, and thank you for watching your Mariner Sports. Now, last night for baseball, we had 15 games, including the Angels vs. Oilers 7-0, and the Pirates vs. Brewers 2-1. Tonight, there's also 15 games, including the Mariners vs. Rangers and the Phillies vs. the Reds. For basketball, we had 3 games last night. Timberwolves vs. Sun, 105-93. Pacers vs. Bucks, 125-108. And Mavericks vs. Clippers, 96-93. Tonight, there's only 2 games. And for hockey, we had 4 games last night. Rangers vs. Capitals, 4-3. And the Predators vs. Canucks, 4-1. Tonight, there will be 3 games. This is all for your Mariner Sports. Back to you, anchors.
Thanks, Wyatt. Mariners, at the end of the school year comes near, we ask you to please get a piece of paper and save the following dates. On May 1st, which is in 8 days, we will be having the first of many tests. It will be the ELA Fast Test. On May 7th is the Math Fast Test, but for those of you in 8th grade, algebra for your EOC is on May 7th.
The 8th grade science test is on May 14th, the same day as the civics EOC. On May 15th is the 8th grade civics EOC for those who failed last year or who had U.S. history last year and have civics this year.
Lastly, it's our finals. They start on May 20th with our 7th period final and end on May 23rd with our 1st period and 2nd period test. Mariners, please do your best on all of these tests as we close out our 2023-2024 school year. And for those of you heading into high school next year, these EOCs and FAST tests will determine your placement in high school.
Remember the 40-40-20. This is 20% of your grade for the semester, so if you have C's for the past 2 quarters, you can't risk failing your finals test.
Attention all Mariners. If you want to be a pirate cheerleader in the future, then come attend the Future Pirate Cheer Camp. It starts June 17th and ends June 20th. It's $75 per camper and $65 for an additional sibling. Come play a game, fun camp theme days, and develop skills. It runs from 8:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. For more information, please get in touch with Mrs. Gibbs.
Also, any Mariners from first grade to the incoming freshmen, you are welcome to attend the Port Charlotte basketball camp. It costs $70 and runs from June 3rd to June 6th. All boys and girls are welcomed. It runs from 8:30 to 11:30 for grades 1 through 5 and 12:30 to 3:30 for 6th, 7th, and 8th, and 9th graders.
Calling all Mariner ladies, Port Charlotte High School is having a summer volleyball camp from 1 to 4 p.m. on June 17th through the 20th and costs $90. If you have younger siblings, then welcome them into from 4 to 5:30 p.m. with a lower cost of $40.
Here's some words about today's weather from Max.
Thank you, anchors, and thank you for watching your Mariner weather. Today we will have a high of 86 and a low of 61. We will have sunny skies with a 2% chance of rain and 10-mile-per-hour winds. Our high temperatures for the week start in the mid-80s, descend to the low 80s, and rise into the low 90s, and our low temperatures for the week start in the high 50s and end in the mid-60s. We have a little cloud coverage in the morning and no clouds after 12:50. Back to you, anchors.
Thank you, Max. Today's word of the day is ferocious, which means savagely fierce or cruel.
Yesterday's trivia question was, what animal's milk is pink? The answer was hippopotamus. Today's trivia is, come back tomorrow to find out the correct answer. Today for lunch we'll be having grilled cheese, and tomorrow we'll be having chicken fajita strips. Mariners, don't forget to fill up both breakfast and lunch at Champs Cafe. Both breakfast and lunch are free to all students on campus.
Teachers, at this time, please check for dress code and ID badges and send any students to the office that have been dress coded or forgot their ID badges.
Students, at this time, please make sure your phones and any smart devices are powered off and placed away in your backpacks.
That's all for this edition of Mariner TV, your Mariner news station. I'm Patrick.
And I'm Lincoln.
And Mariners, remember, life's storm proves the strength of our anchor. You're the captain of your ship and the master of your fate. See you next time.